Hi, my name is Ashley Jacobs, and this is my English 314 instruction project. So for this project, I decided to think of something that would help us all save a little bit of money and prepare us for winter in Fairbanks. So I decided to develop a guide that would help us winterize our vehicles. So why people in Fairbanks need to winterize their vehicles a little bit more than normal is because we are dealing with temperatures here that can get to be negative 40 degrees. With cold temperatures such as that, your engine and your battery can't really maintain itself or start properly. Cold temperatures can drain your battery as well as thickening your oil, and you can also be increasing your carbon emissions. So keeping your engine warm can be quite easy. You just need to install a few different accessories that are going to help keep your engine warm. So there are a few options that you have, but the ones that I chose were a frost block heater, which is actually already installed in my truck, so I didn't need to install it for this project. A heating pad for your oil pan, as well as an automatic battery charger. I called around a bit to get estimates on the prices of these, and it can range anywhere from $300 to $400. But with an extra hour and $100, I picked up all of my supplies at Napa and was able to do it by myself. So the materials that I picked up were a 75-watt universal heating pad, gasket glue, zip ties, an automatic battery charger, and with that kit comes a bracket for the charger that you'll need. Also, you'll need a 10mm wrench, some pliers, a 5-foot extension cord or longer, depending on where you're plugging in at, and an extension power strip. You'll also want to be wearing some durable clothing. That way you don't run the risk of ruining some nice clothes that you might be wearing, and it'll also keep you warm and dry. So locating the parts is probably the most difficult part of the process. First, you're going to need to find your oil pan, which can be accessed from inside of your wheel well if you're laying down underneath your vehicle. It's easy if you know where the oil pan plug is going to be, or the oil drain plug is. Once you locate the drain plug, you'll know where the oil pan is because the drain plug is going to be on the bottom, and they made that really nice and visible for you so that you can easily change your oil out by yourself as well. I also included a picture of the frost block heater. Even though I'm not going to instruct on how to install this, it is good to know where this is actually located. It's coming out of the plug that is coming from your engine, and from that is an extension cord that you're going to use later and run to the front of your truck or car, to the front of the grill, and also plug that in. So the first step in installing these accessories is I first installed my heating pad. So to do this, you're going to take your heating pad and your gasket glue, and you're going to apply that gasket glue liberally to the back side of your heating pad. You can tell that it's the back side because the front side has writing on it, as well as that coil that heats up the pad. So face side up, glue side down. It's a bit of an awkward reach, but you're going to want to reach in through the hole in your frame, the body frame by your wheel well, and you can reach up through and access your oil pan there. Be careful because it can be quite messy, as you see in this picture. It was a little bit hard for me. Also, when you're applying the glue, I should mention that you're going to want to get the edges of your heating pad so that nothing can get up there and get in between the pad and the pan and pull it down. Like I said, don't be afraid of a mess. Make sure that you get in there, and once it's on, and go through it firmly to make sure there's no air bubbles or anything else that would keep it from adhering properly. So the next step is mounting your charger, your battery charger, and hooking it up to the battery. This part is really easy. It only took me about 5 minutes to do. So first you're going to bolt your battery charger to the mount that it came with. And then the mount also has a horizontal plate that you're going to lift up the battery and slide that plate underneath the battery, so you can easily remove this charger as well if you'd like. So once that's in place, flush with your battery, you can take the two wires that are coming out of it, a red and the black. The red wire is going to go with your red terminal. That is the positive terminal. And to do this, you're going to need your pliers as well as your 10mm wrench. So take out your pliers, and on the head side of the bolt, you're going to want to use the pliers and make sure that your bolt isn't actually moving as you're using your wrench to unscrew it. So you're going to turn left to unscrew and then unscrew that all the way. You're going to do that for both the bolts for the red and the black. Don't actually disconnect your terminals. You're just going to take the copper rings and for each terminal and just slide the red onto the positive terminal bolt and then the black onto the negative terminal bolt. And then you're going to take your pliers again and your wrench, and you're just going to wrench back on that on the nut back onto the bolt. And make sure you do this very securely because you don't want your terminal to slide off later and potentially leave you stranded and confused as to why your engine isn't starting. So that is actually all that you need to do for your battery charger. So you just mount it, attach the wires to the battery, and you're good to go. So the next step is to fasten your power strip, and you're going to want to put your power strip in between your grill and your radiator. This is where you're going to run the rest of your power cords as well from the other accessories. So each accessory has a long power cord that you're going to zip tie to the frame through various holes or hooks. This is easy to do. You just want to get it away from other parts of your truck that might be moving or keeping it from dragging on the road. So once you have this all met up in that area between your radiator and your grill, you're just going to plug in each power cord into the 3 ports on your power strip, and then you're going to want to run the male end of the power strip in through the holes in your grill, so it's coming out the front of your grill, so you can easily access it to plug it in to your extension cord. So this is the final product. You are all done setting up your accessories to heat up your engine and your oil. You're just going to double check to make sure all your parts are in place and plugged into the power strip. And then you take your 5 foot or longer, depending on how far away you're parking from a power outlet, and you're going to want to plug that into the extension cord. A light will come on the extension cord indicating that you're actually drawing power. And yeah, that's it. It's a fairly simple process. I was amazed myself on how cheap and easy it was to do. And you're all finished. I hope that you guys learned something, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.